This is all the data that Instagram has about you. It's everything except for your sex life. Well, I mean, sensitive info could maybe, all right, they might have that too. They literally know everything about you. Everything. And they can do whatever they want with that information that they feel like it. And what they've kind of been doing is using it almost against us. And what I mean by that is we got started with all these things that were free, right? And we thought they were free. We're like, I don't know about you guys, but right away I was like, I don't know, hanging out with my friends on Facebook, and I don't know how they're making money. And then they launched ads, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. But we are still paying, and we're paying with something way more valuable than our money. We're paying with our attention, which is directed time. Time is super valuable, but attention is way more valuable than time, because attention is direct focused time at one individual thing. And people are spending hours, 3 hours, 4 hours a day scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram. And I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I never do that. I do here and there. But that's what they're taking from us. And how do they get our attention? By showing us what we want to see. And in doing so, they use this little guy right here. Does anybody know what that is? Nope, close. Yes, that's dopamine. Dopamine is the tool that they use to get our attention. If they can get more dopamine out of us than their competitors, then that's what they will do to get more and more and more attention away from us. What this does is this creates a system to where boredom is now dead. You're bored now after you're done scrolling on Instagram when you've been on it for too long. When was the last time you had to wait, so you just... We don't have to do this anymore. But that time is very valuable because that's time that you're actually able to think. So if these apps are taking away our boredom, then it's taking away from our ability to actually think and have free thoughts, which is kind of what I'm getting at with the whole freedom thing. And if we're not able to think consistently all the time for ourselves and have that alone time, then we don't really question anything. And this is also one reason why I believe meditation is so important, now more than ever. And the key to this is really self-control. Because now we're living in a world where, they want to get as much dopamine out of us as possible. They want to keep us in the cycles as much as they can. Like Netflix, for example. When you're done watching a Netflix TV show, it used to have a play next episode button, and it'd last 15 to 20 seconds before it'd play. Now it's 3 seconds. They don't even give you time to think about it. You're watching the next one, motherfucker. There's nothing you can do about this. You're like, shit, the controllers are way over there. What am I going to, shit, I got to go get it. You're not going to do that. You're just going to, I guess I'm just here watching the 45 minutes again. And then you binge watch, next thing you know, you're 4 hours into a TV series, and then it's 2 a.m., and you're like, damn, now my morning's fucked. Before, you had to wait a whole week to watch the next episode. You didn't have to have self-control, which then also meant that we didn't dump as much dopamine in our systems, which is another problem because if we're constantly dumping dopamine, then it's taking away from the other things in our lives that is also giving us dopamine that's far more productive, like completing tasks, getting things done.